So here's an interesting piece of information you may or not have heard of. Bernie Sanders actually had multiple conversations with Barack Obama right before he was about to end his campaign. Now, you may or may not know this, but Obama's basically decided this election behind the scenes. He's been speaking to all of the candidates throughout the race. Now, he did try to convince Biden not to run in the beginning, but Biden was stubborn. He's also suffering from dementia, and his wife is probably pressuring him to run because she wants a lot of power. She wants to be first lady. But Obama really ended up deciding this election because he's behind the scenes maneuvering. I mean, he's literally Obama is the Jesus of the Democratic Party, to keep it real. He's like the king. He could be the king if he wanted to. So he's literally the top dog, you know what I mean? Like number one head honcho type of guy, okay? In the Democratic Party. And so he's just he's doing little chess pieces all the time. He's the one who choreographed that Super Tuesday endorsement of Joe Biden. He's the one who decided all that. So it says, Obama played an active, albeit private, role in the Dem primary, effectively ended on Wednesday. Obama and Sanders spoke multiple times in the last few weeks as the Vermont senator determined the future of his campaign. A source familiar with the conversation tells CNN. Sanders' decision to get out on Wednesday paves the way for Joe Biden, who served as Obama's vice president for 8 years, to become the Democratic nominee. And then it basically just explains that he's going to come out now. Obama's going to come out now and endorse Biden and be big on this one. While the content of those conversations remain private, the source said of Obama's calls with Sanders, there was always agreement that winning in the fall was paramount. So this is some really interesting stuff because I can only think about what was going on. I'm going to guess that Obama he pressured, or I would say convinced Bernie to endorse Joe Biden, to drop out, because he hasn't endorsed Biden yet, but he did suspend his campaign. So I'm wondering if Obama promised him anything in exchange for doing this, because obviously, Bernie would have some leverage in this, a little bit of leverage, probably not all that much in this scenario. But I'm just curious as to what happened in those conversations behind the scenes with Obama and Bernie. Did Obama pressure him to drop out? Did he convince him with some sort of ooh la la stuff? Did he say, oh, this for that? Because Bernie dropping out was kind of random. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I mean, we got reports a day or two before Bernie Sanders, being pressured by top aides to drop out. Boom, he drops out a couple days later. I didn't think he was going to drop out that fast, especially with the primaries pretty much all being moved back to June. I didn't expect him to drop out at all. But I kind of had a feeling that he was going to a little bit, but I definitely didn't expect him to do it, though. So it's kind of out of the blue. So Obama must have really done something. He must have really said something compelling to Bernie. And I would pay so much money to know what was said on that phone call. Oh my goodness gracious. But I don't know what was said on this call, but Barack Obama and Bernie Sanders have been talking throughout the primary. They were friends. I don't know how friendly they are now. Obama endorsed Bernie in his Senate run back in 2006. So they were kind of buddies. But then when Obama became president, Bernie was kind of the check to Obama to make sure he stays as progressive as he could. So I don't think Obama liked that very much. But I've also seen articles talking about Obama coming out to endorse Joe Biden. I just want to let you guys know that Obama's endorsement in the general election means literally nothing. The only time his endorsement means anything, and it means a lot, is the Democratic primary. And so his endorsement of Joe Biden is not going to make any difference for Joe. And we know that because he endorsed Hillary Clinton, and that didn't do anything. She ended up losing anyways. He doesn't have much sway amongst, normal voters. Now, if he himself were running, he would have more sway. But in terms of being an endorsement, I don't think it makes much of a difference. So I don't think him coming out and endorsing Biden will be a big deal or do really anything, to be honest with you. Except, mostly because I think people who are going to vote for Biden, from Obama are already voting for him anyways. But definitely some interesting stuff. Let me know what you thought Obama told Bernie to sort of convince him, or what those conversations were.